Palace walls echoed not with music, but with the cries of the violated. The king's hunting games. Yeonsan treated women as prey, captured, caged, then summoned at will. His hunts no longer needed forests. The palace itself became his killing ground. Trembling maidens lined the halls, waiting for his cruel choice. One gesture of his hand sealed their torment for the night. The banquet of flesh feasts filled with wine and meat, yet the king's true appetite lay elsewhere. He paraded his victims like trophies, humiliated before nobles and servants alike. What began as royal dinners ended in drunken assaults each night. Another life shattered beneath his shadow. The broken court ministers and scholars dared not speak, for their daughters were held hostage. Silence brought survival, yet shame poisoned every noble household. The throne no longer ruled with law, but with terror spread through women's tears. Every banquet, every council, carried the stench of abuse. The Knight of 100 Wives obsessed with conquest, he filled his chambers with hundreds of women, some stolen from villages, others torn from noble houses. He renamed them his 100 Wives. Though they were slaves in all but name, one by one they were forced to serve, until their spirits broke under his cruelty. The price of defiance, those who resisted were beaten, sometimes executed as warnings. A single refusal could doom an entire family. The king's lust was not passion. It was punishment, domination, fear. To Yeonsan, every woman was both victim and weapon, a kingdom in chains. The capital bled beneath his tyranny. Mothers hid their daughters in cellars. Villagers wept, knowing the king's men would come. Even the palace concubines prayed for death, rather than another night at his side. Korea itself became a prison, chained by the madness of its ruler.
The king's theater of pain. The palace became a stage, not for art, but for cruelty. Actors performed in fear. Women dragged on stage as props for his lust. Every performance ended in screams. Every applause drowned by sobs.